Hi, welcome to Vintage Story. This is a modded 1.20 stable release playthrough, and we are already in the world. I have chosen my class, set the world up, basically just got a little bit of height here. That's all I've really done. So, I suppose let's... Oh, there's already a wolf. Joy. Let's get started. So we've found a little bit of ruins. Just spawned, like, literally over there. So let's see what we have. There's an ore vessel. Okay, some early copper. Not much. Be careful about that wolf while we search this. Any down in here that I can really see? This has got to be a meteorite iron crater, right? So when it comes to like perfectly symmetrical kind of holes like this in the ground, most of the time, they are a meteor impact. Just got to get low enough to see it. Pretty tight. Maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway, I'm going to mark this. For later. Looks crushed. Okay. So something's killed these. Probably from the height. No sticks in this little cave. Not cave, hole. So, for those who don't know, what is Vintage Story? It looks awfully a lot like Minecraft. It is a voxel-based game. But, as you can see here, if I wanted to make a knife to harvest something, I don't just kill it and it just drops meat. So this has died from an environmental thing, so I won't be able to get much from this. So I have to nap out the flint. So I have to use 2 hard stones. They don't have to be the same. As long as they're a hard type of stone. Okay. Raw poultry. That. And a bone. So there we go. First source of meat, which is important because our health is only 10 points, and that's based on what our nutrition is. So we have our health, we have our like a hunger bar, and we have a dead hair. I can hear that wolf in the distance. Okay, so you see that if I go to pick this up, I can't. Right now, this is our entire inventory. What we want to do is find some cattails and actually make some hand baskets. So for now, I'm going to get rid of the feathers and the fleece and cinnamon fern. And apparently pick all that back up. There we go. Now this game has soil instability like that. So things can actually collapse suddenly. Okay, there's a wolf there. That was very close. Let's see. Wonder if this has an underground area. Or is it just a bony soil? I think it's just bony soil. Which is good for us, just not right now. Yep. Okay. Nothing in here. And what's this? Pink apple tree stem. Oh, there's another vessel. What's this one? Food. Rice grain. Nice. What's this one? I've got an axe. I'm going to get rid of... Actually, I'm going to turn this into packed soil. Okay, we've got 2 axes now. Anything around here? Just juniper berries. Okay, so let's have a look at that map. Where are we starting? Okay, bit of an possibly island, peninsula thing. There's a trader down there. Let's head... Let's just go north. Why not? Here we go. Here's the cattails I was talking about. So since I don't have any inventory room right now, I'm actually gonna place my axe up against a block. So we need 10 of these for our first basket. Hopefully there's that many around here. That's 3. Well, that's disappointing. What about here? Well, there's peat. Okay, so that's a... just this, like, browny, muddy kind of rock. Oh, dirt. Let's see, more bony soil. Let's see what this pond does. Spring grapes. Plenty of tule. It looks like we're leaving the axe behind. That's alright. Cool, growing onions. Okay. Let's have a look at over here. So yeah, Vintage Story was basically, before it was its own standalone game, was a mod for Minecraft. I think it was Vintage Craft, and then I believe worked on Terra Firma Craft. I'm not entirely sure on that one. Forage. What do we get? Bunch of sticks and some honey. Honeycomb. I'm actually gonna... Can I eat that honeycomb? Yes. So you see that? My fruits jumped up. So it's at 300 society. I get 1 more. And with that, my health has jumped up. Can't place it on the ground. Let's see. Plenty of ruins around here, which is nice. Any more? No. Okay. Let's have a mature flax. Quite a bit of mature flax. Oh, okay. At that point, I'm actually going to get rid of the poultry. And the bones. Do I have flax fibers here? 4, 6. Okay. Okay, so flax fibers, if you get 20 of them, you can actually make a linen bag. You get flax twine, you turn it into, where is it? Linen. And then you need that. So you need 20 in total to make flax twine and the linen. But it's 5 extra inventory slots versus 3 you get from cattail basket, if we can ever find one. More ruins this way? Yes. Oh, there's ruins everywhere around here. This would be a nice place to come back to for a bit of digging. But for now, kind of just want to get cattails sorted. Throwing spelt. Do you have any vessels here? Not by the looks of it. Okay, so let's just growing rye. Wow. Yeah. Normally, it's the other way around. You can find cattails for days for any of this important stuff that you want to keep. Nope, not allowed. Let's see. Okay, here's some cattails. What time is it? 4. Not many though, there's more. So that's a rift. So that's something that affects temporal stability when you're near it. Is that medium fertility? Yeah. Basically, all that means is that your connection between what's caused Armageddon in this world, which is the connection between this world and the Rust world, it gets stronger. Okay, so we have to head west. Okay. Looks like we're going for a swim now. Is that fox chasing me? She is. Go away. Don't actually want to hunt you. Yeah. Alright, let's eat some of our flax grain. Or not. We'll get pushed off a cliff first. Okay, so you don't have to play with soil stability. There's a few different options where you can just have no stability at all, so it's in that way it's more like Minecraft. You can have sand and gravel with sideways instability, so it happens So only sand and gravel acts like this and dirt doesn't. I play with the soil stability off, so it does these things. What's this? Rye grain. And I also play with cave-ins enabled. So if you're mining, you can actually cave the place in. Let's see. So there's oodles of ruins around here, by the looks of it. Ow. But nothing that I actually need to start. Flower berries. Okay, I'm going to mark them. So the sun is starting to go down. But really, I would want to get cattails just so I could have something. Not gonna go mess with that cave. Sometimes you can find gears, just like in the mouth of caves, and that's the currency for the traders in this one. Red clay. It's quite nice. Not what I'm looking for. One hell of a cliff line there. The worst part about this terrain is that everything is so unstable as you're trying to run across it. So I'm actually going to turn this into jerky. So we just need 5 more cattails. Or a bunch of flax. Oh, here you go. There's a trader. Speaking of. Could probably actually camp at their place for the night if they have a bed. Would be beneficial. Is that just quartz in the wall here? Yeah, just quartz. Aha, here we go, finally. So now we have 10 of these. It's interesting this game does. You actually craft with multiples in a stack. Like that. And there we go. We have our first 3 inventory slots. And almost our first pit. Okay. Officially our first pit. Okay, well, who are you? Agriculture supplier. Let's see. So just ask, where have you come from? We don't know. You kind of been popping up like daisies across the land, don't know where you're from, don't know what you're doing here, none of you seem keen to talk about it. So this is the kind of lore for the player character. I'm not totally sure myself. Wish I could give more to help you. What's your name? It's Guild. Why gears? Well, they're limited, they're durable, and they're frankly useless. Perfect for currency. Wish they weren't so damn heavy, though. Why can't you reproduce them? Afraid... what? You can't reproduce them? Afraid not. You could always pour some ore in a mold and leave it in the rain for a while. You would have yourself a rusty gear, sure. But there's a precision and uniformity to these that's remarkable. They're tough as hell too. Not sure what sort of alloy was used to make them. Some folks believe they weren't made by human hands at all, but by something greater. Surely you could find something better for use. Truth is, these gears mean something special to most folks. We have no idea why they're out there. But you can find them in the old places of the world, or deep under the surface if you dare. They're seeds of the past. They're promise of the future. And like as not, many of us can feel God's grace upon them. They're part of something greater, as we all are. They're holy symbols to us. And what can make better trade than that which is sacred? I see. Why live out here like this? Most people live in the villages holed up and cautious of any threats. And there certainly are threats, as you've likely seen. Not me though, I like it out here. And besides, there's a profit to be made. What are those horrible creatures? So we actually haven't seen any of the horrible creatures yet. Those miserable souls. Cursed ones. Drifters. They come and go, lost in grief and rage. Punished by God they were. They could seek atonement, but nay, all they wish is to spread more misery. Punished by God, what crime could lead to such a dreadful fate? They challenged God himself, and God cast them down into the earth to wiggle like worms. They remain there still in the deep. It's not safe down below. Not safe at all. The beasts are ravenous. Is wealth really worth all the risk? Of course. Wealth is a virtue unto itself. There may yet come a time when the great arcs appear before us, and if that happens, I would show them the fruits of my labor. I would lay out them before my gears, my gold and silver, and everything else I have gathered. And if I'm deemed worthy, I would join them on their endless journey. I would live in a nice, safe village if I could. Got anything to trade? So, renew his goods in 1 day. Parchment, strawberry seeds, muskmelon, flax seeds, watermelon seeds, oak seeds. Okay, so nothing we can actually offer him right now. Woolen leggings. So instead, excuse me, I'm just going to borrow your bed for a while. So there is a fair bit of lore content in this game. The traders basically have all the same. Okay, so we're just going to munch down on some grain as well. I'm going to try and even out our nutrition as much as possible. Let's see, let's put stuff we're not going to use over there. Tools there. Okay, so it's almost getting sunlight. So let's just take it real slow in the dark here. That might be more, yep, more cattails over this side. So that kind of sound you just heard is a rift. They have that audible sound. Okay, so we've got another 10, so that's for another basket. Let's just chop as much as we can here. That gets us 15. Many of these little inland ponds will have them around them. And that was a bird that you just heard. Just screaming away there. What's this? Quartz bits. Sadly, not very useful. God, cattails are awful to find this time. Alright. Cloudberries. And the reason why I marked them before is because with this mod, which is wildcraft fruits and nuts, they do melt fairly quickly. So after 12 hours of open storage, melt into cloudberry mush. And it loses that 1 HP healing. So what's my HP? 11. Not big enough. So I've hurt myself. Eat one of them. Back up to full HP. Now I'm actually going to turn these into seeds. So I want to farm them. Okay, there we go. Some more cattails. Let's get 2 more baskets going. So I just need 9 now. And that will get me my 4 inventory or backpack kind of slots filled out. But now it's going to be... Now that's a sunrise. Let's watch it for a minute. Okay. And cattails have a few other uses as well. They can be made cordage, they can be used to craft poultices, so like healing balms. And that. So I'm actually going to grab a whole bunch of these. While I can. We might be able to make our first kind of storage that we can place down. Or, firing that, will make some cordage and maybe start some fishing. Here we go. This is what you kind of expect when you first load up with this amount of cattails. That's a wolf. I'm just gonna carefully go this way. Just kind of watching my back. Yeah, you can cut up the roots for emergency food. And you have to cook them first. However, you can also cut up the roots and transplant them somewhere else. You can actually farm these. So let's just kind of grab these. So personally, I'm a big fan of like primitive survival and like kind of more the ancient tech and stuff like that. So this game, especially in the early stages, ticks all the boxes for me. Clearly there's, you know, game mechanics that speed all this stuff up. But yeah, if you're ever wanting to watch actually a series where someone does kind of full-on primitive survival, well, exactly that name on YouTube. He's an Australian guy, doesn't speak a word. But yeah, he's worked his way through like pottery, brick kilns, collecting iron bacteria, and getting like tiny little beads of iron out of like these massive blooms that he's done. It's really cool to watch. Alright, looks like my knife's gonna break soon. Crow's eye. Barberry. So 57 durability. So if I use that to cut this up, it's actually going to use that durability. So you can't just keep like a tool on one durability and use it for certain tasks. Okay. Some gravel. Some clay. I'm kind of looking, eventually, when I try to settle down, is for a river system. I really like the rivers mod. It just looks really cool. Have, you know, your little settlement next to a river. Right. Now I've got so many of these, I'm not going to be... so I just took a clipping of that. Didn't mean to. Just wanted to harvest. So yeah. Oh, that looks like to be some ruins on the horizon there. But we got no other place to really head to, so let's head over there. Now, in the base game, like without mods, the cranberry bushes, stuff like that, you can just break and you take them with you. Wild strawberries. Again, I'm just going to make them into seeds so I can. Can I use you for anything? Red top grass. Timber breaking red top grass. Red top grass seeds. Got some broken. Okay, no, just decorative. Fair enough. Ah, here we go. So we found some native copper bits, which means there's gonna be copper below us here. This is a real archipelago type thing. So if we dig down, there will be copper ore there. However, we don't have a pickaxe. So that's kind of useless right now. It's good to know that it's there. Wow, this terrain is insane. I'm loving it. Let's see. What are we kind of looking at here? So it kind of flattens out that way. Explored a bit. I think I'm just gonna run around here a bit and kind of do a little bit more exploring. We kind of got our basics sorted. And if there's anything super interesting, so, we found some turnips. So I'm just going to harvest what I can out of these. And that's it. And then, let's see, what else we got? Got more turnips. Almost missed them. Dwarf pine. So pine nuts. Well, I didn't mean to eat them. So we can actually cut them for pine nuts and for that. Okay. So let's bring our protein up a little bit more. There we go. And we'll keep exploring. Okay, so we've reached the other side of the water here. And what we can see is the very start of a river system up here. So I'm actually going to start making my way that way. Haven't found anything really of interesting other than those turnips. Picked some berries on the way. Some more dog rose hips. Let's see, that's peat in there. Bit of a cave here. Might be lucky and find a gear or something in there. No, too dark. Too dark. Oh god, that's terrifying. Yikes. Let's not go fall in the murder hole. Red wine caps. Ow. Sea berries. Yes, I saw them. That's what make them sea berries. But when you're running around like this, In the middle of nowhere. Gotta keep yourself entertained somehow, right? Let's see. Anything of note in here? Olivine. Okay. That's much later thing. Don't need that until we get into steel production, really. More flax. It's only growing, so we don't actually get much out of it. Tempting fate by looking over the edge. Growing onions. Get some onion seeds going if we can. How many we get? Just the 2. Carrots. Nice. We get a nice little selection of starting crops. Okay. So, where's that lake? Off this way. So, you see this forest floor? That's very indicative of, Foxgrove, mate. Of things like wolves spawning. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's just granite in there. Yeah. So we've got andesite. Granite as kind of our strata rocks. Is it? I think it is, but I think just the light's making it look brighter. If I can ever get up there. Come on. Yes, okay. It was just the way that the light was hitting that one. For a second there, I'd hope it would have been something like limestone, which is incredibly important for, or chalk, incredibly important for leatherworking. Also, it's really nice to make plaster out of and build with that. Kind of takes you away from the neolithic kind of vibe and more into the, you know, Victorian, I guess? Once you're able to, like, properly use it. Just randomly scanning rocks as well. Loose flint. Andesite. Yes. Okay. Just having a little bit of a look-see in these different spots. Very rarely, but it does happen. Into facts. 12. Okay, so almost enough for a linen bag. Another a few more and we'll be golden. Very rarely you can see in the rock strata like ores. Mostly you see quartz being pushed up. That was growing, wasn't mature. Alright, where's that? This way. We have chickens. We're growing rye. Grab that as well. Sure, actually grab any of the seeds. Okay, so let's have a look at this river. It's definitely cut through the terrain very heavily. It's okay. Growing flax, mature flax. So I'm just grabbing even the not grown stuff because I want the seeds from it. Okay. So this goes into the forest. Just gonna slow my roll down a little bit. Aha, so this is horsetail. So this is what you can use with cattails to make poultices. Got maple. Jack-o'-lanterns. I've heard people refer to Vinci Story as Mushroom Simulator. Just because there is so many different types. Okay, we kind of back into the fields. Or more scrubland than anything else. And that connects up to one of the major. It's interesting. So this is more of a creek than a river. Okay. So let's see if we can have a bit of look-see around. Is anything interesting we want to kind of base by? Okay, so there's a bit of like a lake in the middle there. So the river's around it. Different type of stone. Oh, that might be basalt. What else we got around here? Field mushrooms. Let's see, we've got sunken ruins. Oh, and a trader up on the cliff. Let's go visit them. Mature flax. Gives us a 16. So close. Very close. I've had runs where I've found enough for a linen bag before I even got enough cattails ready. Other times it's been taking me a very long exploratory mission to actually find any. Who are you? You're a survivor goods trader. Okay, so what can we sell? Bowls of honey, feathers, charcoal. Buy charcoal from us. He'll buy leather from us. Spelt bread, sewing kits, tin ingots. We can buy salt. Buy tools. Black bronze spears. Okay. I like you, so I'm actually going to mark you on the map as... Let's grow brightly. That's good. What's your name? Wildling. Wildling the... Is it Wildling or Wilding? Wild ing. Okay. Gotta be polite and try and get his name right. Let's see. Let's have a bit more of explore around here. Have everything load in. Let's see. Might be nice to have like that river at our back and the the river at the back and the lake at the front, or I don't know. I'd like oh dear. That was silly. I was about to say I would like to find a spot where we can camp up and set a little base camp up. But I think with night on its way, I think we found somewhere nearby that we want to house ourselves at. I think that will actually do it for this episode. We found a river. We found some flax. I'm sure we can find some more in the nearby. And as the hills kind of roll over us, let's see, can I? Go this way? There we go. Yeah, so I think as we explore some more in the morning, we'll kind of find our base camp. And from there, yeah, we'll kind of start exploring out, see if we can find any copper deposits, anything like that. Probably follow the rivers up a bit, see where they lead. And yeah. So thanks everyone for watching, and I will catch you next time we play Vintage Story.